Have you ever wondered how the world began? Every culture has its own incredible story, and today we're diving into one of the most fascinating ones from West Africa, the Yoruba creation myth. This isn't just a tale. It's a foundational story for millions of people, a vibrant tapestry of gods, chaos, and creation. We'll journey back to a time before time, to a world of endless water, and meet the powerful Orishas who shaped everything we know. So get ready to explore the legendary story of how Oduduwa created the world. In the very beginning, there was no land, no mountains, no life as we know it. There was only a vast, endless expanse of water, a dark and chaotic sea stretching to every horizon. Above this watery void was the sky, the realm of the Orishas, the powerful deities of the Yoruba pantheon. The supreme being, the all-powerful creator, was Olodumare. He was the source of all things, the ultimate power who watched over the heavens. One day, Olodumare looked down at the endless water and decided it was time for a change. It was time for solid land to exist, a place where life could flourish. He called upon his most trusted son, the great Orisha Obatala. Olodumare gave him a special mission, a sacred task to create the earth. To help him, Olodumare provided him with three very specific items: a long golden chain, a snail shell filled with sacred sand, and a five-toed chicken. These weren't just random objects. They were the divine tools of creation. Obatala, filled with purpose, began his journey. He took the golden chain and started to lower himself down from the heavens, descending towards the watery chaos below. But on his way down, Obatala grew a bit too confident, perhaps a bit too celebratory. He stopped at a party being held by other Orishas and indulged in some palm wine. He drank and drank until he fell into a deep, drunken sleep, forgetting all about his crucial mission from Olodumare. The fate of the world hung in the balance, with its chosen creator fast asleep. As Obatala slumbered, his younger brother, Oduduwa, watched with concern. Oduduwa was ambitious and saw an opportunity. He knew the mission was too important to fail, so he went to Olodumare and explained what had happened. Seeing the urgency, Olodumare gave Oduduwa his blessing to complete the task. Oduduwa took the tools of creation, the chain, the snail shell of sand, and the five-toed chicken and continued the descent his brother had started. Oduduwa lowered the golden chain until it reached the surface of the great water. He climbed down carefully until he was standing on the very edge, just above the endless sea. He then took the snail shell and gently poured the sacred sand onto a small area of the water. The sand didn't sink. It floated, forming a small mound. Next, he placed the five-toed chicken on top of this small pile of sand. The chicken immediately began to scratch and peck at the sand, scattering it in all directions. And as the chicken scratched, something magical happened. Wherever the grains of sand landed, the water receded and solid land appeared. The chicken worked tirelessly, scratching and spreading the sand wider and wider, creating vast continents, mountains, and valleys. The dark, watery chaos was transformed into a beautiful, solid landscape. The place where the chicken first started its work, the very first piece of land on earth, became the sacred city of I-Life. To this day, I-Life is considered the cradle of Yoruba civilization, the spot where the world began. When Obatala finally woke up from his drunken sleep, he saw that the world had been created without him. His brother, Oduduwa, had completed the mission. There was a great argument between the two brothers. Obatala was furious that his task had been taken, while Oduduwa felt he had done what was necessary. To settle the dispute, Olodumare intervened. He decreed that Oduduwa would be the king of the earth he had created, the first ruler of I-Life. As for Obatala, he was given a different but equally important task: to mold the physical forms of human beings from the clay of the new earth. Olodumare alone would breathe life into them. This is why Obatala is known as the sculptor of humanity, responsible for our physical shapes. And so Oduduwa became the first divine king of the Yoruba people, establishing a dynasty that continues to this day. He populated the earth, and his children and followers spread out, founding new kingdoms and sharing the culture and traditions that began at I-Life. The story of Oduduwa is more than just a creation myth. It's the story of the origin of a people, the foundation of their identity, their governance, and their spiritual beliefs. It teaches about responsibility, opportunity, and the divine origins of humanity. This epic tale is a reminder of the rich and complex spiritual traditions that exist all over the world. The Yoruba pantheon is vast, with hundreds of orishas, each governing different aspects of nature and human life, from Shango, the god of thunder, to Yemoja, the mother of all living things and goddess of the ocean. These deities are an integral part of daily life for many. This creation story is just the beginning of a deep and fascinating universe of myths and legends. What do you think of this incredible story? It's amazing to see how different cultures explain our existence. If you enjoyed this journey into Yoruba mythology, let us know in the comments. And if there are other myths or legends you'd like us to explore, be sure to share your suggestions. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories from around the world. We'll see you in the next one.